Alright, what's good with it, whores? I know y'all been waiting, y'all been anticipating, but finally, Cooking with Jaginoff is back. I can now eat normal shit on the weekends. I done lost 20 pounds. I'm ready to get this shit rolling again. And for our first episode back, today we are going to be making a Pastrami Reuben Casserole. Simmer in your mind for a second. Pastrami Reuben Casserole. It's going to be succulent as fuck. Now, for those of you that saw the food review I did of Double T Diners Pastrami Reuben, I got the inspiration for that, and I seen a bunch of white people cooking Reuben casseroles on YouTube and shit. So now I'm gonna combine the sandwich that I love with their idea and make something truly spectacular. Here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need raw bread, pastrami, cheese, more cheese, Thousand Island dressing, sauerkraut, sliced pickles, and knife don't kill nobody. Now, what you're gonna want to do first, you're gonna take your pan, what the hell? This bitch just dropped the camera. But anyway, we'll keep it going. What you're gonna want to do is take your casserole dish and you're gonna spray the shit with Pam, so this way your shit's not sticking. Next, you're gonna take your rye bread and layer shit like so. If you got tear it a little bit, that's cool because we're gonna use it for crumbles later. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Then you gonna add pastrami. Look at this sexy bitch. Look at that. You're gonna layer the pastrami flat, so it'll cover the whole pan. All that shit in there. Gotta smell this is absolutely fucking great. If you don't like pastrami, there's something seriously fucking wrong with you. You might need to see a psychiatrist or some bullshit, because if you don't like pastrami, there's seriously some shit wrong with you. Okay. Next, we gonna add sauerkraut. Slice that bitch like Fruit Ninja. You don't want too many. You don't want too many of the juices. I'm not that big of a sauerkraut fan, but you want a little bit of it. You want a little bit of that shit up in there. Nice little layer on there. Just give me 1 second. Sorry, bitches, I'm thirsty. Now, don't forget the cheese. Hashtag cheese is crack. Get that bitch cheesy. Next. Oh, and since this is an Irish dish, light that bitch up. And yeah, next you gonna add your Thousand Island dressing. Just a little bit. You don't want to kill it because there's gonna be 2 layers to this shit. And now, for the fun part, you're going to repeat the process over. Throw down some more pastrami.
Excuse me, sir.
What?
Why not another layer of bread?
I'm getting into that. and I hired you to do the camera, not question me. All right, got another perfect layer of pastrami. A little bit more sauerkraut. Don't forget the cheese. Cheese in the pan. In the pan. Light that bitch up again. Thousand Island it again. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Nobody likes fucking heels, and yeah, you're gonna take a couple pieces of bread, maybe 2, 3, and you're gonna crumble that bitch, make it pretty over top your Reuben casserole. Shit, someone on the floor. That's alright. Dog can get that shit. Crumbled up so it's nice and sexy, looking like croutons. Press down, show that thing some love. If it ain't dirty, now pour a little more in. The Natty Bow is going to properly disinfect the casserole so it adds flavor and it is free of germs. Now you gonna make it pretty. Everybody loves pickles, so we will garnish it with a pickle. That way you don't have. That way you, like some places that give you the pickle on the side, you get all that shit in one thing. Look at that sexy bitch. Shit. I'm dropping shit like a motherfucker today. I know the dog gonna be happy. Here, let's get shit. Fat fuck. And there, sir, you have the finished product before it goes in the oven. Look at that sexy bitch. That looks so sexy, man. You gonna want to dig into this shit. All right, now cooking it. Yeah. You did right. I'm proud of you. Get all the layer. Look how thick that shit is. That shit real thick. I like my casseroles like I like my girls, tasty and thick. That's what the fuck we do. Now, you will preheat the oven to 350, and you will let this shit cook for 30 minutes. Are you ready? Fucking child locks. Now, we're gonna come back in 30 minutes, and we're gonna bon appetit.